good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in which you are watching this. First off, I want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm one of the three hosts. My name's Chucki Love. This is
Micole.
And you got
Cousin Kev.
And we are That's How You Feel.
Yes.
A hot new podcast where not only us, but you guys have an opportunity to call in and let us know how it is you feel about things, and not just personal things, but business, life,
right? All that,
all types of
stuff.
Right. So what we'll be doing in this first episode is letting you know a lot more about us. In the future, we'll also have a lot of different guests. Mm-hmm. What, singers, actors?
Yeah, we got some good
poets.
guests coming up this season.
Yeah. But we'll get into all of that. I want y'all to know this show here is meant for entertaining and educating purposes. We want you guys to not only enjoy it, and we're going to have raw conversations. So anything that Cousin Kev may say or I may say is not necessarily indicative of Kay, and she'll let you know because you'll see it in her face.
I am the balancer, which is why I am in the middle, because,
Right.
Because we, what I'm saying, a little off.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's the reason?
Yeah. So it's gonna be simple. We're gonna make this real fun this week. Like I said, we're just gonna talk about us. Next week we'll start it with the guests. Mm-hmm. So first off, once again, welcome you guys to That's How You Feel. And I'm Chucki. So for y'all who don't know who I am, I guess we gotta start that part where we start.
Yeah, let's go.
And that's uncomfortable. Okay. Well, for y'all who don't know who I am a comedian, actor, Chucki Love. I started in preschool. Most of y'all that know me from school and all that, I've been doing this thing for a long time. And we created this podcast. It was something, so it started off with a conversation that me and Cousin Kevin, we have these talks all the time where we felt like not only were they entertaining, but they was also educating. People could learn to listen to what we talk about. Mm-hmm. And one day while I was at work, because I just started this square ass job. I'm sorry. I just thought we shouldn't talk about it. I know, right? We off tomorrow. Right.
No, seriously.
Well, anyway, so what we ended up doing is during training. Yeah. We just would do a lot of talking, and she had control of the room, and I knew that she was wonderful for what we wanted to do here. So that's how we came together. A comedian who has all the experience and all the shit in the world. A brand ambassador and the professional and the level head between us all. She has great experience as well. And then Cousin Kevin, who's just a live wire, and this nigga's out here.
Yeah, Renaissance man. A little bit of everything.
Right.
Entrepreneurship, all that.
Right. They probably thought we was gonna be like the Breakfast Club because I was dark skinned. We got two light skinned people. I was gonna be like Charlemagne. Nothing like that. I'm not. I wouldn't be the right.
I could be envy. I could be envy.
I
could be real light skinned.
Yo, it's the Breakfast Club. It's DJ Envy. If I say that, would that nigga try to? All right. Anyway.
Yeah, let's not
do that. All right. But anyway, that's all for me. So I got shows on TV that nobody watches. But y'all can.
I watched it.
Oh, okay. That's what's
I watched one of them.
The Music and Murder.
Yeah,
right,
Music and Murder. You and the chicken.
He eating that chicken good like a motherfucker.
I'm tired of y'all talking about that damn chicken, man. And it's Music and Murder.
Nigga should got an Oscar for eating that chicken like that. He ain't got an Emmy or something.
Okay, but at any rate, I'm Micole, and I am, like I said, really the voice of reason on the show. But more than anything, my platform is love, self-love, motivation, and fabulousness on a curvy level. So, I met Chuck first, and it was great. I loved his thought process on the different conversations, things that we were having. And one of the things that drew he and I together was that I was able to be not just female, but to be able to have a very non-biased opinion about some of the conversations that were being had around me when it came to males.
She is so amazing. In training class, she had like 6 women listen to her give amazing advice, and I'm just a dude on the. I didn't have to say. Most times you hear women talk about things and it's from their point of view, and I appreciate it because I listen to it. Don't get me wrong, but there's two sides to everything, maybe even 3, right? And it counts when you have someone who's also able to look at it from both perspectives. And I thought it was dope because she was teaching people some things that day and was teaching me some shit too. So yeah, she was perfect. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, she was. Yeah.
So I learned that Chuck will cut me off when he thinks about stuff because both of them suffer with ADD. Yeah. So because of that, they will cut me off.
I ain't got that no more.
Well, self-medication, however, they do have a habit of cutting me off.
And
but one thing you will learn about me is I know how to assert myself back to my points. But again, I have been a wardrobe, hair, makeup stylist for a little over 13 years. I love working in entertainment, and I feel like I had some great jewels to be able to download. I do a lot of motivational speaking, and again, that platform is on self-love. And so because of that, I was excited to be able to be the girl in this crew. So I feel like I have to deal with a whole lot of
hell yeah
this. But
and
on
she
the
just
same,
got out of church. I'm sorry.
And I just got out of church, so they know like I'm really, and I'm a church girl. I keep it 100. Like I just took off my black for clergy today because it was first Sunday. We're not gonna go through all that. Come on. At any rate, I just got out of church, did my makeup real quick, and switched it up. But I am a church girl, but I am not churched, and I'm thankful for that. But I do have a relationship with God. I do not make that I don't hide that. That is something I'm very proud of. So a lot of the things that they say, that's why that's why he had to give that little precursor is not representative of me. However, I feel like one of the reasons why I love what we will be able to bring to the podcast, and today it's all over the place, only because I felt like we needed to get started, and I wanted you guys to kind of get some of our dynamics. You'll love it. They'll keep you laughing, and I will too. But the biggest thing is I wanted people to see that people can come from different backgrounds, have completely different beliefs, but still be able to not just be friends, but be able to have a successful business. So I'm super excited about that's how you feel the show coming to fruition, because that's how I feel. That's literally how I feel. I feel like too many people take church, and I feel like it's more relationship than church, but they take the church and it makes it where you cannot be free. Okay. And I'm so glad that I'm free in Christ.
Yeah. And we also have an episode when we're going to talk about all that, because this ain't the one.
Yeah, it's not, but just for the record, so you'll hear me telling them.
3 minutes? Is that 3 minutes, Shay? Okay.
You cut into my minutes. Don't see, this is what I'm talking about. You cut into my minutes.
You could use some of my minutes. Right.
But I'm just saying that was really just like my precursor.
Y'all gonna see.
Yeah, I won't continue to reiterate that, but I do want that to be known, because some stuff I have to just kind of, because I at all times, which Chuck knows this and cousin Kevin knows, I'm a lady. Point blank, period. Real. I'm definitely a lady.
What about you, Cuzzo? Tell them about you, man. They gotta know, and let them know so that they ain't spooked out when they go to your Instagram.
Okay.
And they said,
what should I list it like? How the ingredients be like on shit, like whatever the first thing is.
Yeah,
like
that's
what
the
majority of it is.
Just tell them who you are.
I guess I'm a super lurker online. I'm a ghost follower. I'm your favorite troll's troll. I'm your favorite lurker's lurker. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at videos. I'm the one when that shit say it's screenshot. Somebody took a screenshot. That's me. I'm on all that.
And then when the profile picture is Bill Cosby.
But my picture is Bill Cosby. But I changed it.
I had to get him to change it.
He changed it yesterday.
Due to professional.
He changed it yesterday.
At like 3 a.m. drunk. But due to professional reasons, I had to change it. But I'm pretty much just, like I said, I'm more of like an abstract Renaissance man. I have a very diverse upbringing. I came up in the church, I sung in the choir, all that, you know what I'm saying? On my own, not in my family. My family didn't go to church, but I went to church, and I was all about Jesus. And then, you know what I'm saying, I just started getting into other, more spirituality instead of religion. So I'm the same way. Like, I don't, anybody can believe what you want to, but it doesn't, like, how you say, like, you don't impose your religion on someone else. So I'm big into that. I like debating and having intellectual conversations and learning and teaching and trying to be a leader instead of a boss. You know what I'm saying? Which helps people, like, you know what I'm saying, helping other people get to where they're trying to get to.
Right, that's what's up.
And really just trying to uplift the people as a whole, man. Like you know, the agenda changes all the time, but right now the whole thing is just black excellence. What can we all do? And I mean, when I say black, I mean everybody. I'm talking about Spanish. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, Indian. I'm talking about all that. I ain't talking about the colorism where they separate everybody. I'm talking about everybody. Like, that's what I'm on right now. So I'm a little woke, but then I'm a little toked and drank and a little bit that too. So I said abstract, you know, a little bit of everything. But entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? You know, they be working together all week. Meanwhile, I be in the bed mad as hell. The group shit will keep going off. Message. So like,
get your ass up, man.
So pretty much, I'm just about that. I'm just about family, my kids, and just trying to, you know, perpetuate black excellence, man, and everything else. Y'all just gonna have to find out in time. You know what I mean?
He was the first person to say lurker, and the first person to say black excellence. So if that's not indicative of his dynamicism.
Yeah, it's dualities to it.
You know.
But yeah, I be lurking. I see all y'all stuff. I'm like God now. They done gave me the power over, like I can see everything. Like,
Power
okay,
skull, nigga.
that's what's up. I'm big brother. That's what I mean. I'm big brother now. I can see everything.
And Shay, and also, okay, so she keeps trying to hide, but if it wasn't for her, none of this wouldn't be possible. So I do want to introduce Shay. Shay, please come in front of the camera real quick. Anyway,
thank you.
Shay actually
God
is
bless y'all.
A childhood friend of mine.
Coming
We was in elementary school.
Where you at, Shay? Oh, okay. You're not.
She
in
knew
the
me
camera
from when
yet.
I was back in the day, when I was super
it's got a
wild.
delay.
Anyway, we was in Kroger one day, Publix, and we got to chopping it up. She was like, "Hey, what the hell you been up to?" Making movies that nobody watches. Oh, well, shit, I can help you do this. I do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, bet. And what? Less than 2 months later?
Yeah.
Less than 2 months later, here we go. So, I'm really excited. No, well, tell him. Talk to him.
Oh, you know, hey, I'm Shay. Producing, I just really wanted to be able to use a platform, you know, to be able to get our voices heard in our generation. You know, it's a lot going on. I think it's very important that, you know, we as people, we actually open up the floor to be able to have open discussions about real life, period, in general.
About what we think and how we feel.
And exactly how you feeling about certain situations. I'm excited. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I appreciate the support, and it's a lot more coming. Trust me, this is just the beginning, and these my peoples, man. They're gonna take good care of y'all and good entertainment for this fool here and this one too. All right, y'all take it.
Okay,
Right.
I felt like I wanted to stand up and start clapping after that shit or something, man.
I thought she was just gonna do the Russell Simmons, like, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you tonight. That's all she said.
Right. That shit would have been dope. So with that said, I hope that gives y'all a good idea of where we are coming from and who we are.
Definitely.
Now, mind you, as y'all see, some of y'all who have been watching for the last 30 minutes, we are starting from the very, very beginning of this. So all the way from making sure that we got the cameras right, and we've been doing that
all week.
So don't think it's been a lot, but it's a process. And, you know, we never really knew what it was like until we right here going live, which is why we're live. We want y'all to see what this is, so as y'all watch us grow through the journey, you know it wasn't no bullshit. We wasn't on no, we weren't the type where we wanted to be what we weren't. Mm-hmm. And it started from the beginning. Mm-hmm. As you watch us get from it, not only are you gonna see growth in this episode, watching us get more and more comfortable.
True.
You're gonna watch growth over time. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about my team. I'm excited about the minds we got, you know. So we're gonna be dope. We're about to take a quick little breather for a second, and then when we come back, we'll go into our section in which we call Wake Up, which is every week we'll talk about some of the most that's not what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Oh, she's telling to see. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna right into it. Okay.
Yeah, because we're running behind.
Oh, okay, well then all that. What we're gonna do is start right now.
Message. Run behind.
So with that said, you know who we are. We're gonna go ahead and roll right into segment 2, which is what we call Wake Up. It's a segment every week where we would talk about the news, the most current news, and the most biggest news. So I guess needless to say,
of course. Right now we fixing to burst into what's been on the news. Even my bishop all through church was talking about
that
it.
long ass Aretha Franklin funeral. No disrespect. I love her. Don't get me wrong. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, because you just catch the
Did
side
I say it right?
eye? I was
It was like, I felt it.
Did you hear that clap, nigga?
No, right. It was 8.
Oh, you real respect.
It was. Of course, I salute, but it was 8 hours.
Listen, let me tell you something.
That shit ain't
let
in your Spotify.
me tell you something.
Beyonce above Aretha in your Spotify.
Right, I bet you.
Listen, and I was at the concert last week, but that's not the point. What I am saying
Did you see
is,
Aretha live?
yes.
That was all right. Was
Right,
she 80 though?
No, she wasn't 80.
Okay, well there you go.
But
You
my
seen the
point
real
is that y'all, if y'all put respect on Birdman name, you will put respect on Aretha's.
Birdman.
On
Where the fuck
Birdman.
did
It was a
From.
joke. He said it. I was just bringing
That
it back
nigga
to
is
that.
dating Tony Braxton. You know I don't like
He
that.
did say something about that.
I'm sorry. Okay.
That just sounds like some hateration. But at any rate, so what we're going to talk about is Aretha Franklin's funeral. Okay, everybody has talked about how long it was and all of those things. However, I'm loving it. I personally, I'm loving it. I hadn't really thought about my funeral, and not necessarily to say that I am, but I can even go back to like my godmother today. She and I were talking. Like, I'm all for the wardrobe changes. You talking about a real fashionista? She had wardrobe changes.
They changed her outfit in the casket.
Yes.
No, they did.
Yes.
Casket outfit.
Yes.
How many outfits she had?
Now that's a whole different kind of way to be casket sharp.
No, how many outfits she
Well,
had?
which one they
3,
gonna keep in
blue,
them?
gold, the gold one.
All I saw was her
Blue,
with them
red, and gold.
Wizard of Oz
Who took
red
her out?
shoes she had on.
Right. Who took her out and swapped?
just
The
seen
funeral
some red
people.
pumps
Though,
or
now
something.
let me say this: I give all respect. We were talking about this today, even when church
didn't
was
know
over.
that.
I give all respect to the funeral directors who did the funeral for Aretha Franklin. Now I seen one of Atlanta's own, Mr. Willie Watkins, at the funeral,
Oh.
Mr.
and I.
Watson.
Willie Watkins, he
Willie
buried my
Watkins.
homeboy on West End.
Randall
Now
Watson.
let me tell he going back to coming to America.
I know Willie
but what I'm
What
telling
you wanna
you is
do?
Willie Watkins
You gotta tie that thing
is
in love.
an
And I want
amazing
and I want
funeral.
you, Daryl,
And I
to
promise
tie
that
that
we'll
knot in
take. See,
holy
this is what
matrimony.
I'm talking about right
And when
here
you
because
do,
he's not
I want you
listening.
to.
The thing is that he is now leaps and bounds for the funerals that he offers. And to me, the only thing that was missing, they ain't take Aretha in right, and they didn't take her out right. They needed them high steppers that they normally have as far as Willie Watkins. That's all they was missing. I'm
As
talking about
far
the
as
high
Willy
steppers
Wonka.
and the
Willy
saxophone
Wonka.
player.
Not to pause you. So Willie Watkins did the funeral for Aretha Franklin?
No, he was just there
Oh,
because
okay.
he a boss like that. But what I'm saying is he should have flew his folks from the A to go up there and high step her up out of there because they just rolled her out. Now don't get me wrong, the rolling out to the hundreds seemed like of pink Cadillacs. That was great. But my thing is they should have really just pushed her. Yeah,
Kept
and
it
just
moving
had
and shit
no.
like
I'm
they
saying
do.
like New Orleans style, like really just took her out of there like in the right way.
Yeah.
After you put everything down like that, and there was some
But why
highs
was
and
Ronald
lows.
Isley shit so long? Like, why was his?
It wasn't long.
Ron Isley.
And he was
dead?
just ad libs.
Ron Isley ain't
I
He ain't
know.
dead.
I think
he was there.
Oh.
I,
not
no,
dead.
no.
Oh.
I
He
don't
was
think
like,
that was
"What?"
the case. I
And he
think
was
what
like,
happened with Ronald Isley was, I think he was hurt. That was his friend. They had still been having a conversation. And on the low, I feel like maybe Ronald Isley might have, that might have been his woman at one thing. I'm just saying, everybody know. Listen,
You around that
she
long.
was the queen, and baby, everybody know that you always like the curvy girls.
What
better,
the hell
so
is going on in
leave-
my
I leave you with memories. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean that real, and I get it.
Thick chicks leave you with memories. That's all.
Girl, I'm about to have a fit.
You get me out of this outfit. This ain't how to go.
But it was good. I had a lot of. I love Shaka Khan. I think that she did an amazing job for the women that were in that era.
What about you, brother?
That was doing good. I'm sorry, Ariana Grande. I know that there's been a lot of
Oh, cause
flack.
that old dude. Hey,
I don't believe
saw
he
that part.
groped her.
Look, I didn't
However,
really watch the show. I didn't
ma'am.
really watch the show. I didn't watch the show. I mean, I
wasn't
didn't
that
watch.
great.
I
Sorry.
seen the little portion with Ron Isley was singing, and then I seen in memes how Ariana Grande was getting groped by the pastor, the Pete.
He didn't.
pastor.
I don't feel like he groped her, but I think
You
she
don't
just
think
felt
he groped her?
uncomfortable.
Look, as
Heck
a man,
no.
if you ever put your hand right underneath the left on the boob, like right under here, right
It
here.
wasn't not on her
was
boob.
like
And
this.
if you
You
ever
seen how he
seen
did it?
Ariana
Like that.
Grande,
Look,
she
look,
don't
his
have
hand,
no
look.
boobs, so that ain't possible.
That's why
But
I was just about to
still-
say, look, if Ariana Grande was thick, then you would say
You
she
would've
broke.
said it was, right,
But she
right.
shaped like a little boy,
And
so
it was-
so he ain't groping
So then
nothing.
there was molestation.
He was touching a rib cage.
Nah, I
He was just
disagree.
grabbing
All
the
the
rib
way
cage.
around.
And niggas' fingers was like this.
No, they weren't. She this
He was
big.
Like, he was like,
It's easy to
It's
cut
wonderful
somebody
out here
that's
with
this
a
What the
real
fuck
big.
Yeah,
y'all watch
everybody.
this shit on? Like I don't know nothing. Like I'm in him sitting here basically learning everything about the
About it,
funeral.
It was a
Yeah.
great funeral.
Yeah.
It was a great funeral.
2 days?
right.
No, it wasn't. And can I please make that clear?
2
With the
days,
Franklin's
that's-
funeral was not 2 days. It was one day, and they had a viewing.
Oh,
Every
right, right.
funeral, there is a viewing of the body, and the second
Right.
day or day after,
The wake and
there's
the funeral.
yeah, the wake.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
was basically what it was.
But
And
they
I
had
mean, she was
performances at the
Aretha
wake
freaking
too, though.
Franklin.
That's what it was. That's what made it seem like.
No,
that.
I didn't see
Okay.
no performances at the
All
wake.
right.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. Well, it was interesting. Now to change the difference, because not only is that what mostly everyone is talking about. It was interesting how that same funeral was also. I was listening to Tariq Elite this morning, and he was talking about his
Shout out to Tariq.
analysis of watching the show or watching the funeral. And he was stating how it looked like the ending of the old black church. I mean, it was almost like a signaling of the ending of that. It was like all of our greats. You know what I mean?
You mean
It
like
was
the end
all
of that
just-
era?
Of that era.
I could see that.
But even more so, they could bring the changing of a guard and a whole new thing. Like as far as, having talent, legends like that who are felt by everybody like that of different races, but then also are able to be in a position to where they are received and loved, and because that's rare.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
I
that.
think what she was able to do in her life, because like I said, I didn't watch the funeral, and I like her music. I was never, who don't know RSPs and goddamn,
Yeah, if you can't spell it, don't
I
play
can
with
spell
it.
it. Y'all know I did talent shows. Look, he been giving me this crown apple, and I don't realize it's ready. What was that? 5 minutes? All right.
And if you get a black woman and a damn dog confused, remember, I got you. And the way Al Sharpton said,
He did say that.
something stupid
He
like that.
did say that.
When he shout out Aretha Franklin.
He did say that. Hey, y'all got to watch that, man. Man.
If you get he said a certain kind of shit too.
Right, it was
If you get a cocker spaniel and a black woman confused, remember, Al got you.
And if it sounds crazy, Google that shit. I promise you, it's gonna pop up and be crazy. No shit.
Look, before we wrap up on
Jesus.
Aretha Franklin, let me just say that one thing. I don't know much about the funeral and all that shit like that, but I know her upbringing, and what I respect mostly about Aretha Franklin is that she was like 14
And had 2 kids.
and had them kids, like, you know what I'm saying, and blew up. Everybody thinks she's from Detroit, but she really from Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
They talked about it.
Like, so all that, you know what I
I
mean?
didn't
So
know
she
that.
got a whole nother upbringing, and she wasn't part of the Motown. She wasn't part of the Motown thing, you know what I mean? She really was like a Renaissance woman. Like, she did all that stuff slick, like, independent. Like, she came up with that game, for real, for real. You know what I mean? So for her to be able to do that, and then she was coming straight out the church like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, back then, like, Could
And
you
that was one
imagine?
of
Could
the
you imagine
stories.
that would be they would like be like, oh, we can't listen to her. You know
But
what I'm
that was
saying?
one of the stories. That's even in watching the funeral. Like, I get what everybody's saying, but one of the stories that the eulogist said was how her father, who was a very, very affluential pastor, literally
right. That's
said
what I'm
like
saying.
he was getting death threats and stuff from
Yeah.
all different people, and he decided to have a night service, like a revival, where he did the service at first, and then Aretha came behind it. And when she came, he literally was fixing to go, and because people was acting crazy, he said and was like, "Are you gonna tell me I can't sit and listen to my daughter sing to
Right.
me?" And told her to sing. And to me, that breaks a lot of barriers.
Yeah,
One
she
of the
wasn't
things that
banished or
bothers
nothing
me
like that.
is that there's such a big separation, and God is love. But anyway,
Absolutely.
that'll get us into a
Absolutely.
whole nother thing. So we
And
going
we will be coming with that
Yeah,
spirituality.
we will.
And,
religion versus spirituality. But that's not where we stand.
Right,
so
right,
the
okay.
next thing was, because if we're going to talk about Aretha, we have to also talk about
so we goes from the Negro funeral to the white man's funeral.
With the robot arms.
Right. So I know I didn't make it as president, but however, I spent a lot of time as a POW, and I felt like I was the best candidate, better than Obama. Okay, that's wrong. That's It's probably wrong. But R.I.P. John McCain. From what we
Did you not
understand,
see the video with him and Jamie Foxx?
He was a good dude. I seen the video with Hillary Clinton talking about hot sauce.
His robot may not have been the bomb, but the fact that he got up there at the Apollo and tried to do it, listen.
Yeah, he did it though. He
got
up there though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He gets respect from me.
Salute,
Especially
sir.
because of how his daughter is and how on The View she really defends Trump in the midst of all of this. She backed on off of that horse and got right back over there with her family. So hey.
Right. And it
I was just about to say, what channel was John McCain shit on?
I don't know. It wasn't 8 hours and wasn't nobody watching it like that.
Did somebody perform on his shit?
No one performed.
I didn't know he had a
I
funeral.
don't think white
That
people
shit was
do
stiff
that.
as hell.
I thought that nigga was dead already.
The one part that I seen is when they was carrying his casket up the steps and shit, and they did it like in perfect synchronicity, like because he got
usually
the.
carry
Can
it
you
down
spell
the steps. They
synchronicity?
carry
I
it up
can
the
actually.
steps.
SYNCROCITY. And yes, I had to write it out in space. Nigga, don't make me feel like that about it. I spelled it right. I spelled it right though. Hey, I bet you I spelled it right.
That I'm not live. I'm watching it so that I can see.
Oh, you can see. Oh, I look crazy. Oh, delay.
It's a delay.
Screen delay. Hey, everybody out there in TV. Yeah.
And for the record, I'm doing this so they can see themselves.
I didn't even know that. I thought that shit was live. I didn't know.
I don't have
it
my
was
glasses
delayed.
on, so I can't even see.
Right.
God damn.
But yeah, I think that it was. I think that his funeral was great. I saw some of the snippets of what his daughter said, and I give a lot of respect. Anytime that you can bring the eulogy for a parent, I brought the eulogy for my mom's funeral.
Absolutely.
So I think that takes a lot out of you to be able to do that. So I commend her for that. I'm not been her biggest fan as far as things
politics and all that.
politics
Absolutely.
go. We don't
Absolutely.
have the same views by no means. However,
Cause she's like a lesbian or something else, right?
no, I thought she married to a man.
You talking about John McCain's daughter?
She a lesbian?
Yeah, I thought he has one.
He
daughter.
may have one, but no,
I
this
don't
one
know.
got a
I
husband.
thought she was in politics too. That's
Nah,
why I was
she
asking.
on The View.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't know much about them colonizers.
So at the end of the day, we
The
do,
con-
at least coming from us here at Think That's How You Feel. R.I.P. We do send respect to you and your family.
Yes.
What you did, we wish we had more solid men like that in the street. To go through what you went through on behalf of your country or for whoever you believe in or who you love.
Absolutely.
That's honorable. Ain't no more honor in these streets. It ain't no more trust. It ain't no more people who'll go all the way to the end for you.
absolutely.
Gone
So
too soon.
to see someone who's capable of doing it, he deserves every respect he's gotten. He should have never ran against Obama. That's why he lost. But outside of that, we do want to give him all the respect in the world. And R.I.P.
Big stiff ass thumbs up.
Absolutely. And then the last thing, real quick, because we got like 2 minutes for this particular segment, and that's about
You already know.
y'all president, because
Y'all
he
know.
my president.
And my Lambo blue.
The president who shall not be named. Y'all know.
Oh, we going
I
to the
can't
third.
get to him.
She went to the third topic, guys. We're talking about Trump.
Yeah, see,
right.
I'll just no.
You ain't got to read them the program, my brother.
I just there we go. I just
Talking
but
about Trump. We know
really
we're talking about
quickly,
Trump.
yeah.
You know, everything's
So
real great.
the only
Everything's
thing
gonna be
about
great.
the only reason that I even wanted to put the little part about Trump is because we were talking about the funerals and because
Stormy Daniels.
Nah, who cares about Stormy?
I don't know.
It's
she wasn't even a
no
porn
rainy
star I
night in
watched.
Georgia tonight, so none of
Not
us care
even.
about Stormy.
all.
Actually, what I want to talk about is that there is consistent, just
At
I
the
don't
end
know
of the
what's
day,
going on with
at
him
the-
and his wife. But she basically threw him
She's
under the
held
bus
hostage.
about how he
I thought she
handled
missing.
the situation. No, she
She
said
ain't
he was
missing no more?
petty.
Oh.
She ain't never been missing.
She was gone for like
Oh,
a month
she
after
was
they
talking
went
about
to
his response
when they
to
went to
John McCain's-
when
Yeah,
they went
yeah.
to
He
North
knew what
Korea
happened.
and they buried
He
that tree
basically
together.
did-
She was missing for a month.
He probably had her hair
That's why I
hostage
said she
in some
put up. Or
room.
he gave her to one of them Russians or somebody.
Okay, I don't know if we want to talk
Okay.
about this shit because I don't want us to get snatched.
Oh yeah, never mind. Nothing happened.
All I'm saying is that she basically just threw him under the bus of saying how he handled it. And I'm not saying that she was wrong for throwing him under the bus, though. One of my main things when it comes to the fact that that is your husband, if that's your husband and he's going to be your husband, you stand with him at all times, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's my own feeling. When I get me a husband, that's exactly how I'm going to be, because that's how you're supposed to be as a wife. Just saying, as a wife. But the fact that she did it and she stands against him in so many different things, to me, it's like, your wife don't respect you. Why do you expect us to?
Right.
So, at any rate, that's that.
There you go. And don't vote for him. Mid-elections coming up. All right, y'all. Trump. And then we'll, of course, have more to talk about when it comes to news this week.
I'm really sad about Aretha Franklin. She's dead. She was great. She was a great singer.
I never listened
to
it. I don't know. I never listened. Okay,
that's what he said. Remember? Didn't he tweet some shit?
It sounds about right, though.
No, he said that she worked for him because that was a great
that's
part of the
film.
That was a
colonizer.
Let me tell you something.
Right
if anybody, if you don't want to watch the whole 8 hours,
great friends. They work for me.
If you don't want to watch the whole 8 hours, somebody has this on YouTube, and I'm sure it's gonna be a meme.
Right.
But go watch Michael Eric
Dyson.
Dyson. Oh my God!
Yeah,
when I tell you he did something what my mom used to do. My mom
effusively.
Was, I always say, such a lyricist or like a wordsmith that she could cuss you out without cussing.
Yeah,
and that's what he did.
Yeah,
that's what he did. He went off without cussing, and I give you so much homage for that.
I seen one time, only one time, or 2 times. Candace Owens and Jordan Peterson. Both ate Eric Dyson up. Yeah, you put me on him. Jordan and Candace Owens ate Eric Dyson up. Other than that, he's the best debater, speaker.
Let me tell you, nobody did eat him up that day.
Peterson, and that is okay. So we when we first started this conversation, we was talking about unbiased opinion and thought. Okay, and we're about to wrap this up because we got to get into our next segment. Jordan Peterson is someone y'all should listen and pay attention to or look him up. He's actually a white
colonizer.
He's actually a white guy with a very white-winged opinion or conservative opinion and things. But he does have a way of making it so that we can understand it or that we can listen, those who aren't conservative, so to speak. It's someone you would want to listen to get a more broader idea of what's going on or an insight on how they might think of us or see us.
And that voice and tone and focus is why I'm actually sitting here, because this other foolery, I just felt the need to
hit y'all with the knowledge
that.
on
No,
my
I know
sister,
you got it. I know you got it.
Like Chingy was talking about the pineal gland and the chakras and you know what I'm saying, and Moses in the burning bush. He was like, bush.
All right, so everybody, that's it for the wake up section. We are going off into the next one. This is for future reference. Is a moment where we would be putting anyone who wanted to contribute to our show, sponsorships, commercials, ads. We would love to,
preferably black-owned businesses.
We would love to promote you right about now.
Preferably,
this would be the moment
but not excluding any others.
Not excluding. If that white check bigger, I'm sorry, my brothers.
No,
sisters.
There are people who we aren't going to work with.
That paper green, regardless, man.
No, our money is good money.
It
ain't all good, but shit, it all spin the same.
As long as you are someone that we can find ourselves working with, and what we do is conducive to what you got going, we would love to share your product on our platform and make some money together. Because no matter how we do, we want this to be for our artistic and creative expression. We do still want money, and I know you want money too. So Asante, he like that. The studio owner like money.
Monetize.
Okay, so at this point, what I'm supposed to do? Shay, tell me. I don't know. Oh, it's break time. So I'm gonna press ACW. That's call center talk, and we gonna take a 5-minute breather real quick. All right. Absolutely. Welcome everybody to the third segment of That's How You Feel. And this is the segment in which not only will we be reading off memes that we have found personally that we like or found interesting and wanted to discuss, but we'll also be taking your phone calls. So you guys feel free to call in right now. Tell us how you feel. The phone number once again is phone number is 508-499-9674. Thank you, Shay. Shay knows I go absent-minded, and she put it right here on my paper, so thank you.
That's that Monsanto, y'all.
Right. So once again, that's 508-499-9674. And we'll definitely, okay, we got a caller right now.
Call from.
Press
To
1.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
No, you ain't no track.
Hello, and thanks for calling. That's How You Feel. How do you feel?
I'm Gucci. What's cracking?
All right, Gucci
man?
Gucci that.
What the business, Chuck? Man, this is Jima, man.
Oh, big bro. Hey, Njima. Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for calling in.
Ain't no thing, man. You know, I got to support the homies.
Absolutely. How you feel about the show? How you feel about? I'm looking crazy, man. It's
No,
that's
man,
it.
it's a blessing, man. When
Absolutely.
folks get together and they have a vision and they actually are that proactively executed, you gotta do nothing but respect that. I mean, you went from an idea in your head to actually coming to fruition. So
That's what's up.
there's no nothing to praise about it. Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, Njima, please let these folks know how they can see you on TV. Y'all don't know, but this is actually a real live actor, good dude. I've been watching him on shit like Eastbound and Down for at least 15 years. He been in all types of commercials.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
About 15 years.
It's been
had to say all that.
Man, that means you've been putting in that work for a minute, and that means one day it's gonna turn around. We got to put in that
Absolutely.
time.
But listen, tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern on Shameless Plug, AMC Live
man.
49, 10 p.m. AMC.
Live
Y'all check me
49.
out.
Say it again one more time so they can hear you. Lot 49.
10 p.m.
Okay.
on AMC Lodge 49. You got to
Absolutely.
get my white voice on
okay.
that.
Right after
that.
that, hey, that's that right after Better Call Saul. I already know.
That's that better than Sorry to Not
Right
Bother
after,
You.
right after Better Call Saul.
to see
That's
that movie.
what you talking about.
Somebody said it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sorry to Not Bother You.
This cousin
Sorry to
Kev,
Not Bother
brother.
You.
This cousin Kev, brother.
Better Call Saul.
All right, we thank you so much for calling. We got another caller coming in.
Absolutely, man.
Gina.
Thanks
We'll
for
be
calling,
watching
man. Love you,
tomorrow.
man.
100, man. Love you too.
Yeah, man, gone.
Just hit one. You're gonna have to
Call from Mate. To accept, press 1. To send this call is now being recorded.
Thanks for calling. That's how you feel, and how do you feel?
I feel wonderful.
Okay.
This is Diego Saunders.
Finally,
Hi,
Miss
Diego.
Olive. A woman.
Hey,
Finally.
boo-boo.
Tired of talking to
That's
goddamn.
my girl. Hey,
dudes.
girl. Thanks for calling
Hey.
in, and thanks
It
for the
looks like it's
support.
going to be phenomenal. Very
Yeah.
proud of you all.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. How do you feel? So what's going on? What's going on in your world?
I am. What am I? Well, my 1-year-old just bought me,
Okay.
so that's fun.
It is.
My husband is making fun of me right now.
Hey, Ryan.
And I think my
My
2-year-old
brother.
is somewhere dropping something on the floor so I can clean it up. But
Right.
we're great.
Cool.
So Mieko, really quickly, what are some of the things you like? Some topics you like to hear from us?
Well, honestly, the type of topics I like to hear are kind of different in respect to what is like mainstream.
Oh,
So
definitely.
I do like woke ideas, but I also like conversations in which we're teaching people how to kind of get
Oh,
higher.
yeah. For
So, but I feel like living in Atlanta versus from living in Philadelphia is completely different as far as like the goals of the society and culture.
Right.
But ultimately, if we all kind of get together, discuss, it'd be like a beautiful thing. Like, I don't know. I'm like ready for real Wakanda.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's for real.
Wakanda.
Wakanda. All right. Well, you know what? We really appreciate you calling in and your words, because you know what? The thing is, we created this just to provide that, an opportunity for us to not only have these conversations, to express how we feel and what we're thinking to each other, even in a format where it reaches us in masses, because we need to hear it.
For sure.
We need someone that's talking what we talk about. And I don't hear it happen enough. So you saying that means I didn't mean to cut you off. You still got a second. We ain't trying to cut
No,
you
I
off.
was just saying this.
At least till somebody else call. But okay, but honestly, so when you call in and people like you let us know how you feel about stuff like that, it's why we do it.
Absolutely.
And it will get better. So at any time, you had something you want to share with us, feel free to call in. Let your folks know, call in. And we'll be glad to serve you up nothing but education and entertainment.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. So if I want to share this, I just share the link. Is that it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're on Instagram, as you know. That's How You Feel show. We got our own individual IGs. Mine is Chucki Love, KILOVE.
At the K Micole.
And at Everything Too Funny, but it's a lurker page at the moment, but it will be better if y'all follow me.
But more than anything, we're also gonna be up on all the I say
iTunes,
iPod.
so
I keep wanting to say
iTunes, Google
iPod.
Podcast.
Yeah, all the podcast platforms. So be looking for that. This was just our way of introducing ourselves to you guys and kind of being able to see our dynamic. Today it seemed like it's all over the place, but we wanted you to see how the chaos comes in to be absolute magic. So thanks so much for calling in, Micole. Bye,
You're
boys,
welcome.
Zion and Juju.
All right, so first off, thank you guys for
yours.
calling in, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. We might take a couple more calls while we.
I ain't got no friend. Ain't nobody gonna call for me
That's because you got that lurking ass page.
cause ain't nobody on my page. I ain't got no page, but I do got a page.
Anyway, so
The Fellow Lurkers Association, call
You know
in for
what I'm saying?
Kev.
right.
Not only am I the president, I'm also a client.
We do take super checks. Oh yeah, if you want to donate, you can. You did say super checks.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought she was joking. Yes, we do
Oh.
take super checks. And at any
I don't know what that is, but Cash App, Patreon, everything. We can get some money now.
Yeah, right. Excuse me. So Patreon is absolutely a method in which you could support us if you feel so free to donate.
Inclined.
And get exclusive
What did you
content.
say? Oh, and leave comments. Yeah, leave comments on the page. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what topics you would like to know. We're doing it off the cuff, so I'll get better at this as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, so what I was doing, I was about to prepare to break us off into our next segment, which of course are these memes.
Yeah.
We are still taking a couple more calls, so don't be afraid to call in. Who wants to do their meme first? So what this is called.
Tell me what you mean.
Tell me what you mean.
And this is where we'll tell you how we feel about it in particular meme. We see what I love memes, right?
I thought they were memes.
Nigga, you know them ain't no memes. You know
I thought
that.
they were memes.
I heard people say that shit like that, but no, it's not meme.
That's what your auntie called it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's when they tell your age.
Okay.
Yeah, it's absolutely
I
not
vote
meme.
Mimi. Okay.
I know meme. Anyway, so
Okay.
all right. So who wants to go first?
I'll do one and then go back around.
I last always.
Right. All right, so I like this one. Producer Shay picked this from my own Instagram timeline. If you do follow me, you know I post a lot of inspirational and love-related posts, and you know. All right, so this one is pretty girls with natural bodies and respectable jobs. Y'all are still winning. Don't let social media fool you. And what I loved about this post is what IG ended up doing, and not even just that, all of this visual stimulation has gotten us so detached from life or what's real. And I don't want women, because I have a daughter, I have my nieces, I have my sisters, I have my mom, of course. I don't want y'all to shade. Jay, I don't want y'all to feel like you have to be anything outside of who God made you and who you are on the inside. Learn how to master that and cultivate that. Don't let what you see on this screen fool you. Don't let what men come across you, because we be gross at times. I see it. And I feel sorry for it. Which y'all have to go through. Dudes can be rough. Because sometimes I get sexually harassed as a dude. Me too. Hashtag me too as well.
Misandry is a thing. There is misandry.
And
besides misogyny.
Right. And if I'm uncomfortable in them moments, I can only imagine what y'all go through, right? So yeah. So y'all who are holding it down, being natural as much as possible, loving your hair how you are, loving your eyes, loving everything. And if you gotta work your 9 to 5, if you gotta have some whatever you got to do to make it, as long as you holding yourself up accountable for your actions and for what your kids see and do, then you know, don't let nobody knock you for what you got going. I'm long-winded and shit like my daddy when he whoops me, but that was what that meant though. So we got a caller?
No, say the caller number again.
Oh, and once again, if y'all would like to chime in on that meme as well, please feel free to call in at 508 499 9674.
That's not even the number I got in the group chat. What the hell?
Nah, it's a different one.
508
We had to change it.
499.
I was gonna sing y'all a jingle, but I
994?
don't have the correct number.
That ain't no 994. That's
That
499.
is 499.
Right. Right.
499
Right.
9674.
9674. See, that's what I said. I got it. I be going crazy, but I'm not crazy right now. I got it together. But yes, I am crazy.
It's
All right.
pause. Can you hit that thing? We not live no more.
Oh, you got to press the thing
Press the thing for the battery shake.
on the phone. All right. And
The
then
video
for the
is
second
paused.
one, it's paused on here.
508
'Cause
499
it's probably saying my battery
9674. Call
It's
us
probably
right in
because my battery
time.
died.
Yeah. We just need to put the charger.
Right.
Okay, so moving along to the next meme. One of the ones that I like. It says, "Whoever is trying to bring you down is already below you," and I think that this is kind of something that goes to Kev and just being woke, but I think that it's a great play on words. Because the only way someone can pull you down is only if they're below you. And so don't let people make you come down to their level. Continue to strive, climb, reach for
The sky.
not beyond the skies. I feel like the sky is something that I can see. I want to see.
Right.
I want to get to a place that I haven't seen, but
Another
I know
dimension,
is
another intergalactic
available to me.
dimension.
I believe in heaven. I haven't seen it, but I believe that it exists. So I'm working hard on a day-to-day to get there. So that's my meme. One of them, anyway. My other one gonna bring it back around to me too. So
Yeah, I mean that
What's
goes
up, Kev?
that goes into that crab in the barrel mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hang around them people that's just pretty much there for you to play daddy or play mama or whatever. You know what I mean? They
Still
leeching
paused.
off for you.
it's still paused.
If they're not an asset, they a liability.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like if you ain't learning something from them,
Right.
they taking something from you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to replenish the well. If somebody gonna take, they got to replenish the well. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not growing from being around that person or that kind of circle, then you got to separate yourself from that. You know what I mean? That's the only way real growth gonna come, and then that's when the hate come in. They hate when you take that route. You know what I'm saying? That's when they hate when you say, all right, I'm done with all y'all. I'm gonna do my thing on my own and go this route.
Then you bunk it anyway.
Yeah, and you still doing your thing.
Right.
And now they want, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now they all trying to got that, you know.
And we know some of y'all is watching our show right now today, and y'all have been like that with us. Hi, happy Sunday. I hope you have a safe Labor Day.
Yeah. But yeah, I got stories, but I won't tell y'all none of them because I don't fall for that DJ Vlad stuff.
Like the DJ Vlad.
I don't fall for the DJ
No
Vlad
incrimination.
and the DJ Sonny Southern Smoke.
Right.
But nah, you know, just but yeah, definitely be around people that bring you up and people that's above your level that can make you, you know, that spark something in you. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you know, you hang around millionaires, most likely you're gonna be some millionaires. You hang around some broke ass niggas, that's what the hell you gonna be on. You hang around some niggas that go to the store at 10 in the morning every day and get the same little package, the little bill, the this, the that, and then they go home and then they drink and smoke and then they walk back to the store at noon and then they go do it again and they ain't doing nothing. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, boom. That's what, you know what I mean? Like it's redundant. It's insane.
So what's your meme? What's your next meme?
Okay, so meme number 2. Shit. Okay. All right. Another one from Chuck's. Oh. Okay. So to reach someone's heart, you have to speak to them from your own
Heart. Wind, water. Heart.
With your powers combined, I'm Captain. All right. So what I like about that one, Kay didn't even budge. She didn't
get
even
that.
budge.
I know Captain Planet. I was
just
quite
saying.
familiar.
It's funny because his last name Love. And he's all like
a fucking Care Bear.
And I'm going close to fucking Valentine's.
Whatever, man. All right, shawty. You know, when I was younger, I used to lie to people and tell them my birthday was Valentine's
He did.
Day.
I even thought his birthday was Valentine's.
I told people my birthday was Valentine's Day all the way. I told y'all, but they don't know that unless you was one of the people I went to school with. And I told you, or you might just be finding out right now. Say you knew a long time ago, though, right? You just not finding out? She's working. She's not even giving a damn about what I'm talking about. Absolutely. All right. No worries. All right. So back to this meme of mine. That. All right. So this meme right here. Like I said, to reach someone's heart,
Literally.
You would have to speak to them from your own. And So what that means, at least to me, how I feel about
How
that.
you feel? Tell me how you feel.
I feel that means in order for me to ever, the platform that we all have in front of us, in order for y'all to ever understand or feel or relate, or I would have to come from here. I can't be bullshitting y'all. Y'all would see that. If you know me personally, I've never been the one to do that in the first place. So right now,
Except for lying that your birthday is on Valentine's Day.
That's some real shit. But I was the young Chucky. And the younger Chucky is different than the older Chucky.
Need to throw a party on Valentine's Day, and it'd be like, "Hey, my name,
it's the same weekend.
My name's Chucki Love, and my birthday on Valentine's."
Why you looking at me?
You remember because you took the little light skinned little mixed bitch I had on Monster Plantation, and you know what I'm saying. Then you kissed the girl.
But look, you talking about Angela?
Yeah.
Not
and he stole her from church. I brought him to church with me, and then he stole my girl.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
If you didn't know, they
and
real
I didn't take
cousins.
her, and I didn't. It didn't happen like that. Okay,
He stole my girl on Monster Plantation.
And so we're gonna bypass this conversation because it's gonna take us way off on a tangent, and we're just gonna go to my last meme.
Okay, let me finish it. Okay, hold on. Let me finish it. Let me give it because I didn't give it a proper answer. Y'all threw me off with that talking about my past and all that shit, man. I am refined. All right, so as I was saying, in order to ever reach anybody genuinely, you have to be genuine. You can't be no bullshitter and not expect to be bullshitted. But understand, I think one of the things that I've learned in this life, or as I've gotten older, as I've become more open and honest and empathetic, just because I'm that way, I can't expect others to be the same
Absolutely.
way.
Now that's probably the most profound thing you said. I like that.
Message.
Well, you know,
Message.
I know that's how my phone ring. Well, every now and again, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
But
A dead clock is right 2 times a day, Skip.
well, let me tell you something, Shannon. All right, buddy. Now, okay, we just finna do a whole nother. All right,
They
so
watch way too much TV.
so
That's one show. That's in the morning.
just know that if you ever, whatever you put out there in this universe is gonna come back to you. And don't ever expect to not give. No, don't ever expect to get what you're not already giving. Cause
Relationship is about reciprocation.
yeah,
There can't be no relationship without
Yeah.
reciprocation.
Commonality is the base and foundation of rapport.
so yeah. After what KMK was saying, now that was some real shit. Now that
Message.
That was a real
Yeah, y'all Google that.
Message.
Google that shit.
Reciprocity.
People. The more commonality and matching and mirroring,
Yeah.
you know,
You just
communication
can't never
wise,
expect to not get to people
then
and not
that's
be
what
that
you
first.
get. So
Yeah.
some people confuse what their heart conscious is with their mind conscious
I
is,
was watching Blue Pill talk about that.
and that's two different things.
Still waiting for you to come on the show, brother. But
And I
yes.
knew that shit before him because I followed Dr. Phil Valentine back about
Okay.
15 years ago,
Okay.
which is his brother, his Baba teachers. But you know what I mean? Basically, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Bow.
Okay, and my last meme is girls are like country roads, the best ones got curves.
Hell yeah.
Because that is my brand, Killer Curves.
And I ain't got no brakes.
And
And
it
I ain't got no goddamn
and you
brakes.
don't need no brakes when the curves are smooth. So
Ew.
that's another message, and it actually kind of goes back into my fashion thing. Ladies, listen, there's nothing wrong with being free, but make it be smooth. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh-wee.
Giggity. Oh,
Oh,
is that
what you
it?
looking at
Well,
me?
I mean, okay,
You want me
so
to talk
shit,
about
I can
some
say something
curves?
about it too.
I can
What?
talk about some
Girls are
curves.
like
I
country
mean,
roads a bit.
I like
agree.
curves. I love
I'm a
them.
country girl, and
I
I'm
love
real
them.
country.
I ain't had no curves in about 100 days.
Right.
I've been fasting. But yeah, I love me some curves. That's a beautiful woman. That's a
Alright.
beautiful woman.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you know what?
Don't
I
nobody
didn't have
want
my
no
first.
little-
I didn't have my
no
first
little
curvy
Ariana
girl. I didn't
Grande.
have my first curvy girl.
Nobody want no Ariana Grande.
Yeah, no nobody.
Because ain't nothing grande
Nobody want
about
that
it.
shit.
I had my first curvy girl maybe about 3 years ago, And I must say, I was pleasantly surprised on some real shit. I'm sorry, I was pleasantly surprised because I thought that I was going to have to do all the work and shit, and I thought it was going to be like, but it was nothing like that. It wasn't.
Why did
She was
you only have to
enthusiastic.
sexualize the curvy woman, my brother?
Is that what we was talking about? We was talking about riding roads, right?
Oh yeah.
They're
we
like,
did.
Well,
Yeah, we did
well,
get
just
that.
because we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of went
Oh,
off
that's
on
my
this
mind. That's my
tangent.
mind thing. I'm
I
sorry.
get
I
it.
did go off.
I
on
get
Did I
that.
do
But
that?
while we on this
I'm
tangent,
sorry.
let me help you.
yeah.
Let me help you. Let me rep one time for the Curvy Girls.
You tell
Like,
me.
One
me
time.
and
Let me help you,
She
baby.
I like riding the
Ambassador.
Autobahn.
One,
curves.
let me help you one time because this is a very
I'm
bad misconceived notion about plus size women. Is that because we're plus size that we lay there or anything like that? Now,
Look,
no, I'm
skinny
not putting
chicks do it
out.
too.
Not putting no kind of business out there, but I just want
just
to
saying.
put this out there, baby. Please, ain't nothing that it's a different kind of persuasion that goes down in there.
Yeah.
Where she might, I'm telling you, I got some girls that I know for a fact that can bust flips, flip it down, rub it, whatever.
Smack it
You
up,
feel
flip it,
me?
rub it down on
For the
All
my
that
99 to
stuff. So I
2000.
feel like
For the
let me
99
just
to
say
2000.
this. And as a curvy
Nah.
woman, I will be the first person to toot my own horn as far as the women that are curvy, and that is, baby, you catch the curves if you want to. You'll never want to walk down another straight street. Please believe that. Just saying.
Shout out to all the
Thanks,
beautiful.
Jeffrey Osborne. Can you?
Shout out to all the beautiful curvy ladies. Hey, my Instagram is everything THANG
Please, lurking
everything too funny at Gmail. It used to be Bill Cosby on there, but now it's like picture of us as a cartoon.
And all my plus size,
But you can hit me
plus
up.
size curvy girls, follow your girl
Oh, was that
at
hold on,
DK
was that
Micole.
an ad? You was putting a Craigslist ad the entire time for big women?
Shameless
That's
ad
what I'm talking about.
because more cushion for the push.
Ting. This is stupid. I'm sorry.
And their skin so soft. The skin be so soft.
So soft.
Oh,
and
and it-
all right. So look, we got one more. Cuz, did you got the meme? You got one?
I do.
Give
Y'all
us
ready
one,
for
man.
mine?
Yeah.
How long I got for mine? Cause my shit kind of paused deep. You know
Man,
what I'm
I
saying?
want this.
Deep
I like that
pause.
he has a great one that I really was
It's
loving.
almost the
Okay,
end.
all right. This the one we gonna go with. All
Alright.
right. Probably can't get it in two when we talking about stuff like that. All right. Black people, put those cameras down and jump your ass in there and help your people. All right. I'm gonna say
Man.
that. Let me say that again. Hold on.
Man.
Black people, put those cameras down and jump your ass in there and help your people.
Way too many times are we letting ourselves.
How the hell I'm watching videos of a little 80-pound Asian lady at a fucking nail salon, and it's a black woman with 3 kids, and they getting hit with damn brooms and all kind of stuff. How I see that? And y'all got a camera.
All right.
This to the men too.
And then don't.
This to the men especially. If there's a man around there, it definitely should nothing be happening to no black woman,
Right.
Or any
Right.
woman for that matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But should nobody be putting
even
that?
Especially ain't nothing wrong with accentuating the fact,
So-
especially our black women.
So you just gonna sit there and film that? Like, come on, man. Y'all gonna have to like y'all getting that shit going viral is giving people PTSD.
and making them
That
think
shit-
that it's normalizing that
White
it's okay.
white Twitter ain't like that. White people, they got their Facebook
Right.
and they little Instagram. They don't be seeing videos of
Trust him, he
like
knows.
that. We
He
see that
has
stuff
half
every day.
His Instagram is split in half.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally, he can do it with 2 fingers and left side and be
Like-
nigga stuff.
I just don't
Right.
get that.
White
You know what I
people.
mean? Like I don't get that at all.
Just to kind of piggyback off of what Kev is saying, I think one of the we have become so desensitized
And conditioned.
to things that happen, and I think that a lot of that comes from the fact of just keeping it 100. My black people, I love you, but you do some ignorant stuff.
Right. Yeah. So.
And so because of that, it does make some people say, I just don't want to be a part of it and all of those things. But at the end of the day, I know this probably sounds so cliche, but I want to be the change that I want to see in the world. And that's one of the other reasons why I am a part of this podcast. And I think that if you start looking at it from that standpoint, we'll be in a better place. So, just my own
Absolutely.
opinion.
Yeah, that shit I saw last week of all those women outside, black sisters outside of that hair salon, after knowing what that Asian dude did.
It was half off or something, man.
Only because it was half off.
Right,
that type of shit is no mas. No more for that. We can't keep.
Oh, I'm glad I ain't see that.
Keep monetizing.
I'm glad I.
How we gonna monetize our oppression?
And what made it even worse is
we do it every day though. I'm just saying, just for the record.
Right across the street is a black-owned store, a black-owned beauty supply store. So we just got to reprioritize where we see things. There are great people on YouTube that you can listen to if you wanted to start trying to explore or learn more than what you already know. This conversation, it's not the one that we're going to have. We're going to discuss spirituality versus religion. We're going to discuss
You're gonna get everything.
Black
yeah, we're gonna definitely touch
that.
on all topics. And I want to say this really quickly, only because I have some good friends who own a black-owned beauty supply. Because we do not support one another.
We do not have the resources.
We do not have the resources to give you 50% off.
Right.
We don't have the resources to give you 25% off. But if you bring these things to these people and they're able to buy them at a good price, at the end of the day, irregardless to what's going on, if they're only selling it to me for $25, I can't sell it to you for $15 because I don't make a profit, which is hustling backwards. Right. And as every one of us are entrepreneurs, have worked 9 to 5s or regular jobs or however you want to say it, but at the heart of us, we are truly entrepreneurs, and because of that, not understand this hustle. It's a hustle. Like, this not for the faint of heart, but you can't expect me to do something for you. It's something I just read in a meme. I was having a conversation, and that is, you'll come to me and have me do it for free, but then when you get your money you'll take it to somebody else and pay them. If you don't respect my craft enough, don't come to me for free. I can't do it for you for free. I can't do it for free. And at the end of the day, everybody have a price. It's whether or not you're willing to value me. And it's sad because even with things that I do, I'm valued more outside of my community, except for my village. Shout out to the Micole village, because I love y'all.
That's that
We love you too.
That stay down mentality.
Micole village.
Stay down.
And at the end of the day, man, what we're going to start being able to do, at least from because it starts with you individually, and so I know I will, and I can say the same for these guys and everyone in this room right now. Appreciate y'all. I said it like it was niggas over there and shit. There's nobody even over there, but y'all wouldn't have known it unless I would have said it. But for everybody, but I said it anyway because I know I got to stop telling everything. I talk too much. Anyway, so we want it to be understood that this will be a place where these type of conversations will be had. So we want y'all to share. We want y'all to take snippets. Tell your friends to check in, to check out the podcast. We're going to be live in audio, so available Google Podcasts, iTunes, even SoundCloud eventually. I'm going to be the one that I got to do more work for it, so we'll have that up in a couple of more outlets, so just give us more time. But of course, video as well. So when we get our guests that's coming in, we're going to have one topic, and that entire topic is going to be for the entire show. So instead of it being broken up and we just throwing random shit, we're going to have that news in the beginning. We're going to have the memes in the beginning. We're going to let you know how we're feeling at that time. We're going to take some calls to see how you guys are feeling.
Right.
And before we have the guest speak on the topic of the show, we'll let you know individually how we feel about it. So at the end of it, we'll know, we'll discuss how we feel of it at that point.
How we close it out.
And then that way you can see the growth, and hopefully you would have grown as well. You would have had a change of thought from how things in the beginning to how they ended up turning out. It's what we ended up doing when we first created the whole thing, right?
We're kind of we're basically at the end, and with that being said, so Chuck, how do you feel? How do you feel about the show? We finally got one down.
Man, okay. So being candid, from the jump, I had always been like, I just wanted us to get through the first show.
Right.
I would breathe easy once we got through this first ass show. So now that we did, I'm breathing easy. I'm thankful. Once again, first and foremost, Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Cuzzo. Even you, hey, H. Appreciate it. Thank you for seeing my vision and believing in me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your input and your own knowledge and expertise and your own energy to help bring this to life. We gonna do some dope shit this year, y'all. Man, I'm so excited. So anybody who wants to be a guest on the show, please contact us. You can hit up Shay. It's booking. That's how you. Booking. That's how you feel at Gmail. Once again, that's booking. That's how you feel at Gmail. All right, and of course you can always just hit either one of us up. If you follow one of us on our DM, you know somebody plugged up, whatever. We're not hard to catch, but we are looking for guests, and we're going to talk about everything. So whatever you can come up with, let us know. They got to be someone. It can't be your partner or your homeboy from up the street and shit. Goddamn, it has to be an expert. It has to be
man. Yeah, our next guest will be Man.
I don't. Man. Right. Oh, and next week we're going to talk about spirituality and religion with Man. Man. No, that's not going to happen. So, yeah. What about you? Oh, so I say I feel like thankful. I feel thankful or grateful, and excitement, and that's really it, man. I don't know. Love y'all to death though. Full of love.
You know how you feel?
All right. How I feel, this like I say, I'm your favorite lurker's favorite lurker. I'm your favorite ghost follower. You know what I'm saying? I'm omnipresent.
Shit.
I'm conscious. Yet I'm still out here. Okay.
Out here.
But when it comes to this whole show is about perpetuating black excellence.
Absolutely.
And us all coming together and putting our funds together to go off of the meme stuff. Because I don't really look at too many memes online. I really be looking at tail on there. You know what I'm saying? I look at that tail. I look at that black tail. You know what I'm talking about, like that black tail magazine.
Like volume
I be looking at
to be in the bathroom.
I be looking at that tail. I ain't gonna take long. I'm just gonna tell you for about 2 minutes. I look at black tail on
magazine.
Instagram, and I look at information, and I look at like alkaline vegan little recipes with chickpea fritters and shit. All right, but what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What we need to do to get out of these situations where we trying to build something up in these people communities and shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to all come together. Like that Chinese shit wouldn't be happening. Like you say, if they ain't had the resources. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We actually like when we treat each other, when we serve each other in customer service, it's always. It's different. We don't get. They want the hookup.
It's something on.
They want this. Like white man walk up to the McDonald's and say, and they be like, "Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Welcome to McDonald's, man. Take your order." You know what I mean? Right. And then they take your order. When you walk up, they be like, "What's up, nigga?
Right.
What you want, cook?
Can I help you?
You know what I'm saying? Right. Or whatever." So it's like
perspective. It's perspective.
It's that whole little that program, that operating system that everybody buying into, and we got to stop monetizing that kind of shit.
Yep.
All right. So like, what we gonna do with this podcast? We gonna be touching on all kind of areas, educating. We might debate on some things, but the mission statement of this is really to have solutions and values and principles and a rule book or something, at least something that is indifferent to all of us that we can all buy into. You know what I mean? That we can all buy into. I don't care if you Christian. I don't care if you Muslim. I don't care if you chain gang, you this, you that, you blood, you this, you whatever you is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Like, if we can come up with like 10 principles that benefits us all, we need to monetize our own things. We need to have our own chambers of commerce. You know what I'm saying? All these people that's woke and all this stuff, instead of everybody doing these little separate little lectures and shit, everybody need to team up. You know what I'm saying? Professor Griff, head of military. Goddamn, Dr. Umar, head of education. Pharaoh Allah, head of goddamn this. Brother Polite, head of this. Or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, but we have to build our own. But just to think of it on a small scale, and I'm gonna wrap it up on this. If this podcast can get to the point to where we have
influence or
to where we have don't mess me up now, nigga.
Okay, shit.
Don't mess me up, nigga.
Well, hurry up, nigga.
All right, nigga.
Brother.
If we have 100,000 people, we have 100,000 people subscribing. We have 100,000 people on Patreon or anything like that. Say we had 100,000 people. We all put our money together, and everybody puts together $20.
Hey man, we ain't gonna get
$2.
no viewership.
My bad. 10,000.
No, we ain't gonna get no viewership.
Right,
You start talking about financial stability.
All right,
how we
look,
supposed to come
10,000.
up.
If we had 10,000 people, if you had 10,000 people, and everybody paid $20 a month, we would have $200,000 a month in the pot, and we would have $2.4 million by the end of the year.
All right.
And we could do a lot with that. Yep. And that's only 10,000 people.
Right.
And I see videos with Gas, Takashi with rainbow hair, doing patty cake, getting 200 million views. Like, ain't no reason 10,000 people can't put $20 together and build a community, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can finish that shit.
Okay,
it's a rabbit hole conversation.
This is how I feel. Today was about starting. And I want to encourage everybody who took the time to listen to That's How You Feel. This is a platform to where there's a no judgment zone, period. And this platform came about by 3 people who have different backgrounds, but all have a commonality into the fact that we want to see our community, our people, our children, and the rest of our lineage do much better than what we see currently. And so, yes, it's a whole lot of fun and games, but at the core of who we truly are is that we want to see something better in the world, and we are literally taking the bull by the horns and saying we want to start being the change that we want to see. So today was a part of that change. I know that it was entertaining, which is what we wanted to do anyway. We wanted you to be able to see who we are, but also to really speak into the hearts of the people who say, whether you consider yourself to be woke or you consider yourself to be an activist, or you just believe that it's something better out there, this is the day that we started. Nothing comes to somebody that sleeps but a dream, but if you take that dream and make it come to fruition, that's when there's a change that is truly coming. And so today was our first day of stepping out of being sleep, or stepping out of the dream and making it a reality. So we thank you for being a part of it. And the way I feel is I thank God for this opportunity. I thank God for you and for the mark that we're about to make on the world. Stay tuned for the rest of the journey. I promise it will be entertaining. I promise that the roads will be curvy. And I promise you that you will be woke. Thanks for watching. That's How You Feel. And that's how I feel.
So this is what's dope. Y'all don't catch that. Y'all didn't catch what was about to happen. She was about to say, "Thank you for calling." Now see, we work in the call center when we not doing this. Shay caught this, and she was about to wrap that up.
I don't know what the fuck.
Y'all go back and watch this tape, man, and y'all gonna catch it. Oh, this shit live. That's right. Damn. Well, some of y'all caught that. If you did, it's hilarious.
I naturally have customer service, but I work for myself.
All right. So anyway, with all that being said, once again, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking your 2 hours of your Sunday to check in with us.
And stay tuned on Sundays. This will be good after you've had your Sunday meal or however you do it. And, the itis has set in. We'll wake you up and let you be able to digest your food, okay?
So you can follow us on our Instagrams. Once again, mine is Chucki Love, ChuckiLove.
And mine is at the K Micole, KMICOLEVTHE.
And at everything, not everything, but everything, because a nigga graded, baby. You know what I'm saying? 1984, ATL. Everything with an A.
Eastside Stone Mountain.
Everything, the number 2, funny, at Gmail.
And collectively, we are at That's How You Feel Show on Instagram, on Facebook.
Oh yeah, on my IG, I meant to just say everything
like
too funny.
Nope.
I meant to just say everything.
Like
It's everything too funny on IG. I don't know why I said Gmail. My bad.
All right, and first of all, I want to say shout out to my baby girl Trinity. Hey, she's probably like, Daddy, why did you do that? I can't stand him. But yes, hey baby girl.
Well, shout out to my 2 children who won't be seeing this podcast because I don't let them watch stuff like this. I have smaller kids, but still shout out to them because I'm a proud mom. Mature.
Yeah, and shout out to my 2 daughters, but I hide them.
They kids grown.
But I hide them. You know what I'm saying? They like Paris and Blanket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to let y'all know their name and stuff. So.
Right.
And they probably won't watch this, or they probably will just find it on their own anyway, because they pretty much grown. So
My
so
baby's
yeah.
just little.
But everything too funny.
All right, y'all. So that's it, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us for our first show, man. We went live. I hope it was entertaining. I hope you learned a little bit. We on the next show. We won't be here next Sunday, but we will be here for this. What? I don't know. Okay. Well,
next week we'll be talking about King and Queen talk, relationships. Look for it.
Yeah, brother, a little thrown off.
Okay, well then, yeah, tune in to our next show. Thank you for checking in on us. We love y'all, and be sure to let us know how you feel in the comments and below in all major outlets and stuff. I'll be much better at this shit next time. Like, this whole DJ Envy thing is weird. It's weird. I'm off this.
Shout out to Envy Charlamagne and Miss Yee.
That boy got on layers. You ain't hot, boy.
I guess I couldn't really walk off like that.
No.
Well, and since that's the case, once again, we are That's How You Feel, and thanks for checking us out.
Hey, already.